statewide renewal, revamping, however we want to say that. It wasn't just Lee County, it was all over the state of Florida.
An embattled election supervisor on the defensive a week after the election day fiasco in Lee County.
For Your Corner's Matt Grant getting answers for voters as Sharon Harrington's office continues to recount ballots in one local race that started a week ago tonight.
A week after election night, election supervisor Sharon Harrington is overseeing a recount in a Lehigh Acres Fire Commission race.
It's going to be a late night.
But it's been an even longer week for Harrington, who's received 100 emails calling for her resignation.
Pretty nasty.
Some of them were, yes.
Harrington has admitted she underestimated how many scanners were needed as voters waited upwards of 5 hours.
Do you think the long lines deterred some people from voting?
Oh, I'm sure it did.
This website calls for Harrington to be recalled, but she's not budging.
We've held very successful elections up to this time. I think I proved that we can handle elections, that we don't have an inept department. I don't think anybody is perfect. I'm certainly not perfect, but I am not going to be stepping down.
Even as she admits she wasn't prepared.
Did this catch you guys off guard?
Of course it did.
By law, early voting can only be held in certain locations, which meant there were only 5 spots in Lee County where people could vote early. Harrington would like the state to let her have more places that can hold more people.
We definitely need more flexibility so that we can go into other venues.
For the next election, she wants to buy more optical scanners and implement an electronic check-in system to speed up the lines.
Will you be asking the county commissioners for more money?
That's possible. If we can't get any from the state, then the county commissioners will have to pay for it.
Harrington says she's also looking into leasing machines for presidential races. This comes just as the League of Women Voters is calling for a task force to be set up to identify what went wrong and fix it.
Any voters who feel disenfranchised, what would you say to them?
I think I've already apologized a number of times.
In Fort Myers, Matt Grant, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, someone who hasn't apologized is Governor Rick Scott. Even though voting delays in Lee and other counties meant the presidential race wasn't decided in Florida until 4 days after Election Day, the governor says, quote, the right thing happened on Election Day. The ACLU and the NAACP are also calling for the state to set up an election task force.